Monday, very difficult, difficult day, tired. But just a very quick little synopsis. So the stock's going down right now, approximately about 3%. Ranges around about $10 million loss in market cap. Now it's interesting because if you read the lawsuit agreement, it specifically states that they are about to fork over $2.5 million of their own cash. So they're estimating what the market's doing. What's 10 divided by 2.5? Is that an overestimation or underestimation in the market cap loss? Obviously, this is an over exaggeration on top of how much the stock has already been beat down. So I'm not worried about the stock price. In fact, I'm actually very happy. I'm going even more in. So why does this matter? Why do they settle? Does it mean that they're at fault? Well, no. When people settle, it doesn't mean that they are at fault. Right now, things are getting expensive. And if they continue with this litigation fee, the lawyers are just going to be the ones that are going to be making all the money, right? So they're going to essentially be racking up fees, racking up all these, just cutting towards that free cash flow, mission that they have. So actually, this is really great. They're not only fixing the financial free cash flow problem, they're actually going ahead and they are fixing the litigation issues, and they're cleaning up pretty much the whole company to set it up for success. Now, personally, they should have done this earlier. They should have just settled earlier, but they were probably a little bit stubborn trying to fight this, but they realized that they have a timeline now, and that Wall Street pretty much gave them a timeline. Like, hey, you want to stay on the street and you want to have access to the purse, which is essentially, Wall Street, right? The money. Then you need to follow lines. You got to go ahead and give the market what it wants. Now, if this was 2020, the market didn't give a shit about profitability. They didn't care about profitability. In fact, if you didn't focus on growth, your stock would go down, right? What? You're not focused on growth? You're not focused on growing your business? We don't care about profitability. That's the market that we were in 2020. So they were doing that, but they were essentially, late to change, even though they knew that they were headed in some form of a recession a year after they diluted shareholders in November of 2021. So it's interesting how that worked, right? So now that now the message is clear. The writing is all over the wall, and this is actually really good. That litigation is done. There's probably a little bit of side litigations that most possibly need to take care of, but overall, the DOJ, we still haven't heard anything about this. Don't confuse this with the DOJ. This is just a shareholders litigation lawsuit, but we still have the DOJ that we haven't heard of. So that'll be interesting to see if that's gonna basically come out with anything. So we haven't heard anything regarding that. But overall, the mission is still in line. Profitability, hopefully, in my calculations, say the end of 2024, 2025. But they're thinking profitability in 2023. I think that's a bunch of baloney. But if they could do it, and the market's not expecting that, then okay. But overall, this is kind of like what my thinking is, and just want to put it out there because, in a bear market, stocks return to their rightful owners. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that. In a bear market, stocks return to their rightful owners. Okay, have a wonderful day.